Alright, what's going on guys, Boss on here. I am back with another video. Today I actually have a video about a story time. Yes, I was able to get another story time, but not only that, but another story time, so that leaves us with two story times, which I'll tell you guys the other one in the next video. But today's story time video I want to tell you about is how a giant dog almost caused a school to go in lockdown. Now you're probably thinking, oh boss, hey, you're exaggerating, there's no way that can ever happen. Well, too bad, because this actually happened, and I'm gonna be telling you the story right now. Some of you guys might find this story interesting, and I thought this might be interesting, oh my goodness, story to tell. Anyhow though, grab your snacks, drinks, whatever you need, get ready for a story time. Let's get into this. By the way, if I sound a little bit weird in this video, that's because I'm wearing retainers and I just got my braces off like a week ago. And so now my teeth can actually breathe again after 3 years. So this all happened when I was a little kid and I was in the 4th grade, and most of the time at lunch I would go over to the grass area and just play soccer, football, or any other school activities. But every Thursday there was this outside activity during lunchtime that I kind of forgot what its name was, so we're going to be calling it the school's party fundraiser. And so the school's party fundraiser, what they do is every Thursday they come over to my school and they host daily activities, not daily activities, but every Thursday activities during lunch. And that would be a tug of war, dodgeball, soccer, basically any sports related activity. And I always thought these were the best days, because on Thursdays, they're not just the same old boring day where we play basketball or going to the playgrounds. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go over to the grass area and become the best Halo sniper player to ever exist on the earth. But besides all these school activities on Thursday, sometimes we would make up our own activities when it was not Thursday. And during those times, we would most of the time just play soccer. And sometimes one of the kids that would play soccer with us would kick the ball too high and would go over one of the fences. Now, to depict a picture of what this looks like is, here we have the grass area, and there's like this fence and another fence that kind of look like a square. Actually, no, hold on. I guess I got to just pull a diagram of what it looks like. But here, this is what it looks like on screen. Anyways, as I mentioned, sometimes the ball would go over to the fence into the people's houses. However, there was this one house where they had a really big, huge dog. And the reason why we know that is because of what I'm about to tell you in the next few minutes of this video. And so when the ball would go over, we would hear loud barking sounds. And to us, we thought this was entertaining to hear, because apparently we liked making people mad, but instead of people, we liked making dogs mad. I don't know what was happening, but for some reason we just thought that this was funny of what we were doing, which was making dog barking mad. And one of the kids was like, hey, you know what could be really funny is that if we managed to close down the school, because we managed to get the dog jump out of the fence. And we're like, oh, that's a really good idea. That sounds really funny. And so that's what we try to do, and that we would try to get the dog to jump over the fence. And so this was unsuccessful, obviously, because this is a large fence. There's no way a dog can just do that. I mean, unless they're very trained, they can just climb up fences that are like as large as a giant tower. But one day we managed to kick the ball over the fence with one of the guys that were very good at soccer. Basically, it's like Cristiano Ronaldo at this point. And so he kicks this damn ball straight up into the air like a rocket and into the guy's house. And instead, like basically just usual, having the ball go over the fence, it goes over on top of the guy's house onto the roof and then bounce back into his pool. Now, the reason why we know he had a pool is because we heard a loud splashing sound, and that's when we hear the dog barking very loudly. Then we see the dog climb on top of the fence, and we're like, wait, that's a dog. That's an actual dog that's going to jump off the fence. There's no way that's possible. And because we were so dumb, we didn't thought that this would actually happen. And so it actually happened. The dog jumped over the fence and started running across the field. And we're like, and because this was happening, we thought this was very crazy. So we're like, oh my God, this is so crazy. A dog is running over the field. Oh my God. Just like being extremely crazy thing. This is the most insane thing we ever saw. But I mean, this is not really insane. It's just a normal Tuesday for other people that have to control animals or whatever. I don't know why I was going on the rant, but so finally the teachers noticed of what was happening, and one of the PE teachers comes over to try to catch the dog. But because, to let you know that dogs tend to be very fast when running, let's just say the PE teachers were not able to catch up with the dog, because here we have PE teachers that can't run because they're kind of old. I mean, there were some teachers that were able to catch up to it, but our PE teachers cannot catch up to it. And so now we have to go get the staff involved, and they couldn't catch up with it. And so now it's just chaos everywhere. So now a huge announcement was made saying, everyone outside, get back into the classrooms, we'll handle the situation. So now lunch was over. Like, oh man, come on. This lunch period was now early. It was ended early. Now what we're going to do? Just sit here and do boring math equations, isosceles triangles or whatever, boring history lessons we don't want to do. But they managed to get the dog down, and the owner of the dog was like, hey, where did my dog go? And I'm pretty sure the teachers were smack talking us, saying, oh, these dumb idiots try to get your dog over the fence so they can, I don't know, chase it down. But yeah, that's basically the whole entire story of how we managed to make the school go into lockdown because over something stupid as this. So that was the whole entire story. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. This was shorter than I expected. I mean, it kind of took like 2 hours to do this because I was doing laundry in the process of this recording, but that's basically the whole entire gist of the story. If you guys want to hear the second story, which is when my mom found a Karen at a grocery store, then I'll post that maybe in 2 days because I'm kind of tired. I'm also making a Yu-Gi-Oh deck at the same time. And yeah, that's basically the whole entire story. I would really appreciate you guys if you can also press the like button on this video. I mean, you don't have to, but if you don't press the like button on this video, then your school will go into a lockdown because someone tried to get a paint gun and paint the whole entire school pink because they like cotton candy. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.